The West Virginia Fighting Arts Association has brought back their karate tournament in the Mid-Ohio Valley with its 14th annual Battle of the Champions Open Karate Tournament. According to the lead instructor for the West Virginia Fighting Arts Association, Tom Anderson, the last time the tournament took place was in 2019, as it had been hard to get one together again because of COVID. Competitions ranged from synchronized to weaponized kata to point fighting, ranging from classes of beginners all the way to black belt. Anderson adds it's a great way for kids to learn something they can take with them for the rest of their lives.
Do teach discipline. You know, we want students to be able to pay attention. We want them to learn from us. And this gives them a wealth of knowledge that lasts them their entire life. You know, I played football, basketball, different sports growing up in high school, and I wish I would have done this from day one.
Anderson says the organization has been seeing more and more people getting back into martial arts in West Virginia.